Hello guys, welcome to my channel and today I'm here to talk about episode number 21 of Mushoku Tensei. And what did I just witness? Like, this episode was insane. Definitely the best episode of this series. Like, definitely. Like, hands down, I don't think so. Like, the Paul episode was good, but this episode, it was just like, it was on another level. Like, so far, I don't think so any of the episodes come even close to what this episode was. Like, because for now things were going smoothly, but this episode, it's just like that Gillian episode where everything just completely changed. Like, this episode was the same, where like the series has now changed for the better. Like, it was insane. Let's just talk about it. So first of all, we start with a scene where Rudy was just coughing up blood. You see Roger down, you see Eris right there on the ball, and it's just like, what the hell happened? Like, first of all, that's an insane starting from where we stopped at the previous episode. Like, that is insane from where we started, but that was just kind of a fast forward into the episode. But before that, let's talk about the real starting of the episode, where we see Eris and Ruijat fighting. So I don't know why they just always go pretty hard on the animation when, like, whenever there's this scene between Ruijat and Eris just fighting, normally just clashing and stuff, like, they go pretty hard on the animation, and this scene was just no exception. It was amazing. Like, I don't know how they do it, but the animation is just, it just seems so good. Like, the impact is there, everything is just, it's just amazing. And Ruijat acknowledged Eris as a warrior, so she has been improving. I think so. It's kind of like when you're learning magic and you get your bond. I guess it's kind of like that now, since she's a warrior. So that was good to see. And then we meet Ozdet, the dragon god. I think so. Yeah, I think so. It's the dragon god. Like, they meet him. Everything would have been fine if only Rudy would have kept his mouth shut. Well, he didn't, and that's why they landed up in this situation. So imagine, you are with Ruijat, you feel like you're invincible at this point. Like, nobody's gonna, even if anybody tries to hurt you, you got Ruijat, you got yourself. Like, you have, first of all, faith in yourself, and then second of all, you got Ruijat as an insurance with you. You're gonna be fine. And then you meet someone and he just claps Ruijat in a second. I think so. The feelings that would be going through your, like, in your body should be like, well, we are fucked at this point, because like, how easily he was he managed to take down Ruijat. Like, from the start, when we see like Ruijat and his stop, they were like when the Ozdet came in, Ruijat literally told Rudy and Eris, don't move, just don't. And if Ruijat was sweating, he was shaking, like, you should know you are fucked, and Rudy should have kept his mouth shut. But the thing is, he just wasn't affected by the curse, but the other two were, so he didn't feel that threatened. But the other two knew what was gonna happen. And the thing is, one good thing about Rudy's power of seeing into the future is that we get to see some stuff that is avoided, but you're like, damn, that was gonna happen, but we managed to escape that because at the start, when you see he was going to attack Rudy, and then like Rudy saw in the future that he was gonna be attacked, but then Ruijat came in and just saved him. So, like, first of all, that's insane. And also, when at the end Rudy saw a scene of him kind of getting killed, he saw first in the future and then it happened, and then he was impaled and just left there. And he was healed by Ozdet only, but why would he heal Ozdet? And also, like, the god seems really sus at this point, because he tells Rudy that the dragon god is evil, but the dragon god, after he heard about that human god, he attacked Rudy. So definitely there's something going on between there. Like, the god said that the dragon god is evil, so he is not, so dragon god hates him, in short. But I don't know, I feel like there's way more to the story, and it seems like the god, first of all, like, Rudy wasn't trusting him. But then as the show progressed, I guess, me personally, I kind of was like, okay, the god is there, I don't see him playing that big of a role. I feel like he is fine. Like, he's not doing anything sus behind the scenes or anything. But now this episode proved like he is so sus at this point. Like, you don't know if the god is evil or what his goals are, what he's trying to do. Like, you don't know. And it's insane that we have come so far in this show, and we still haven't like learned a lot about this world. And that is the good thing about the show. Like, the world building is just really good. I'm not gonna of course it's not as good as One Piece, but I'm gonna compare it to One Piece, as in like, because One Piece is known for its like great world building, and I think so Mushoku Tensei's strongest point is also the world building. So like, it's just pretty good. Like, this show, I don't know, there are people who haven't watched Mushoku Tensei, or they just dropped really early on because it's an isekai and stuff. Like, they are missing so much. Like, this episode, insane. I'm looking forward to where everything goes. Like, I really like this episode, and if this is the quality of episodes we're gonna get from now on till we reach the end, it's gonna be insane. I'm really looking forward to it. Let me know what did you guys feel about this episode in the comments below. I will be here for episode number 22 next week. So till then, have a great time. I'll meet you in the next one.